So what's going on? This is Rowe.
Okay, so this is the long-awaited leg video that I've been wanting to do for a really, really long time, but Brad and I have opposite schedules, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to ask anyone to film you. I think it's, even when I'm in here by myself and I prop my phone to film myself, I kind of feel like I'm glad that we both had the day kind of off today and our schedules matched up, so I'm going to train legs. The feedback I've gotten a lot from judges is I just need more detail, and I know for myself, I look at the pictures, I need more detail in my legs. Not necessarily, they don't need to come down, but I need the thicker, deeper cuts and more definition in my legs, so I train a little bit differently for that. It's lighter weight, higher reps, plyos. You don't get the same adrenaline rush that you get when you're lifting heavy. It's definitely, I think it's almost a little more painful, right? It burns. That's what we're doing today. It's going to be a lot of reps, so we're just going to probably fast forward through a lot of them and a lot of plyos in between my sets, so I'm waiting for a machine right now. Alright, so I start off with leg extensions. I do drop set with these, so I start off usually around 50 pounds, then I'll drop it to the next plate, do a couple reps, drop to the next plate, do a couple reps. I usually average between 35 to 50, you know, on a good day, 50 reps per set, and I do 4 sets. My plyos tend to vary in between my sets. I just pick one and I go at it. So this is the one I chose in between my leg extensions. So with seated leg curls, I really try to just focus on squeezing at the bottom, and I stay anywhere between 20 to 25 reps. I have to say that the leg press is probably my favorite leg exercise, just because you get to manipulate it any which way you want, depending on your foot placement. You're hitting and targeting a different part of your leg, so by far this is my favorite machine to use. So at Gold's Gym Venice, we're pretty lucky to have some awesome machines. This is one of them. I see a lot of people manipulating the Smith machine to recreate this exercise in other gyms, so we're pretty blessed here at Gold's.
Explain to them why you did short reps.
You mean partials? I feel like when I do, I know some people are gonna be like, oh, you don't have full range of motion, but when I do partials, it keeps all the tension on my glute. When I bring my leg forward, it brings the tension on my quad. I feel like my quad overpowers my glutes and my hamstring, so naturally my quads take over. So if I keep it on partials, it keeps all the tension in my glutes and my glute hamstring triangle where I need the most work.
The hack squat machine is another one of these machines that you can manipulate to hit different parts of your legs. Here I'm really focusing on hitting my quads, so all of the pressure is on my quads as I'm coming down.
Oh, explode. 2. Last one.
So on this exercise, I'm really focusing on my glute and hamstring tie-in. As I'm pushing up, I'm focusing on pushing out through my heels, and all of the pressure is right on that tie-in. As we spoke about earlier, I really need to tighten up that area, so when I hit my back shot, you can see a clear definition of my glute and hamstring tie-in. Now, as you notice, this machine has the pads where you can put your elbows on. I tend to kind of stand upright. That's when I feel the most pressure on my hamstrings as opposed to putting my elbows on the pads. Sumo squats are a great glute exercise. Use the same rule of thumb that you use for regular squats. Don't let your knees ever go over your toes. And when you're coming up, you're thrusting frontwards with your hips and squeezing your glutes in. Well guys, we're getting to the tail end of my video and I had an awesome time shooting it. I look forward to making many more. See you guys next week.
Come on.
Take your time, but they got it out. Sit up, on this.